good afternoon, and this is the Smoke That Thunders off air, and we have a very beautiful guest today, all the way from the Philippines. Her name is Hasanah, and today Hassan and I are at the Sisterhood Ministries under the umbrella of City Church. So I'll ask her the first question, which is, what is sisterhood to you?
Honestly, personally, I didn't grow up with my sisters, so I always really wanted to experience how does it feel, to have a sister around me, someone who is older than me, who knows better things in life. So I think that this is such a blessing to be able to be here with sisters from different part of the world and who'd be able to actually help me, navigate life. But all the more, I think that sisterhood is really something that's going to help us grow in our faith and understand God's purpose in our life more as a woman of God.
Oh, fantastic. And what does it mean to be a woman of God?
To be a woman of God, I think it's really like a broad spectrum. But for me personally, I really want to understand His will in my life. And I really want to do it the way how He wants me to do it, not just, do it the way how the world would want me to. So, yeah.
And like I mentioned earlier, you're from the Philippines. Lots of sun, lots of fish, lots of seafood. Now you're in Pierogi land. What's that adjustment been like for you?
Oh, it's a lot, honestly. I grew up living quite close to the sea and islands. It's like a Sunday and Saturday thing, weekend thing. So coming here, having all of these seasons, 4 seasons, I'm like, oh my gosh, how? I don't even know how to dress up before, this is so hard for me. But it is also a privilege and a blessing being here in this country and, being able to experience everything that I couldn't experience back home. And of course, meeting wonderful people like you.
Oh, I didn't know I was wonderful, but now I know. And I remember having an earlier conversation with you, and you mentioned that obviously in the Philippines there are different languages, like different ethnic languages, and actually your language is not as common. And how have you found it easy to integrate with the other people from the Philippines, since you are a minority of a minority group?
To be honest, I find it as an advantage because we speak Tagalog, that is the national language in the Philippines. So all of these people that I meet from church who are from the Philippines, I speak to them in Tagalog. But the very first language I have is Chavacano, and it's 70% Spanish. So if I meet people from Spain, Colombia, I would try to have a conversation with them. And surprisingly, we actually pull it off. So I'm like, ooh, okay. So I can actually do that.
So obviously, because of your language, you can also speak a bit of Spanish. That gives you an advantage because obviously fluent in English, fluent in Tagalog, fluent in Spanish. Do you speak any other languages?
No. I'm learning Polish, but as for now, I can only say Dzień dobry, jak tam, co tam, dziękuję bardzo i smacznego.
Those are the most important words in my opinion. And now also on that spiritual question, from my understanding and also my education, I know the Philippines is mostly a Catholic country, but you are more, I think obviously because you go to City Church, it's more Protestant system. How were you always Protestant, or you grew up Catholic? And if you grew up Protestant, what was it like being in a primarily Catholic country? Because obviously in Poland, City Church is a minority church because most of the country is Catholic. So do you see the mirrors of the Philippines and Poland in terms of their church structure?
Yeah, it is actually quite similar. Philippines is a very Catholic country, and I grew up in a Catholic family. And so it wasn't always like this for me. I was going to a Catholic church with my grandmom. But then later on in life, I think it also differs from, how your family brought you up. And so my family didn't really push me to, be in a certain type of faith. It was okay, you find your way out, and then however it works for you, you do you. So I'm also very grateful about that because it really helped me a lot to grow in my faith. And yeah, there's actually not a lot of differences. That was actually also one thing that helped me, like work here easier, because I see that okay, so it's not actually, I don't actually need to do a lot of adjustments.
So it was basically copy and paste.
Yeah, kinda.
And probably my last question on this is, it's not necessarily a question, but more, what would you tell a young lady who did not make this conference?
You did not miss it out. This is just the start, and that I still invite you guys for any conferences that we're going to have at City Church. And we also have Sunday service every Sunday here at Jojolma 37, if I'm not mistaken. And that I am really happy that we already have one more thing to look forward to. So yeah, I will be so happy to see you there.
Oh, fantastic. And maybe my last words would be, I really love the outfit. I love the two-piece, I think, and I love the detail of the earrings also. It really brings out the meanders of your face, which look very, very well. No, they all come from the heart. So yeah, this has been the Smoke That Thunders Affair, and this has been the beautiful Hasanah, the beautiful, articulate, and elegant Hasanah, and that is a cut.